What's actually part of a deep clean, and what does 360 degrees have to do with it? It's back to school for the technicians this week as we deep clean how many school kitchens? We start the week dealing with enough flour to bake 1,000 cakes. Keep watching to see more. I'm Lee, this is Vapor Clean. Let's see behind the cleans. It's Saturday and the technicians are back at the bakery that we've been trying to save from getting closed down. Let's take a look.
Right, here we are. We've got all of the ducting up there. Goes all the way around, all of the walls, dusting, all the flour. These machines, I'm guessing. All of the tops of the machines. Will likely be up on top of there. We've got some more ducting around here. All of the pipe works. Right, so we are on top of the extraction above the ovens. Well, it's not really an oven, is it? It's like a baking oven, so it's a little bit different than a normal oven. But all this is flour, as you see. It's just loose, so it's a simple hoover it up. Nice and easy. So there we go.
Okay, we'll have it then. What do you prefer, bacon or sausage? Bacon. Yeah, all day. Bacon all day. Not that I don't like both.
Look, see my reflection now.
Monday, 12th of February, the sun is shining and it is a lovely crisp morning. I'm on my way over to the office and we are back to school this week. It is that time of year, we come to it every single year. This week, one particular academy group means we've got a very large number of schools to get done in 1 week. And then something really out of the ordinary, which you're going to need to check out, we've got some commercial tumble dryers. You know, our phrase is one call cleans it all, because actually there's quite a big fire risk on your tumble dryers if you're not cleaning the right bits. Chloe, our new customer service person, has literally hit the ground running. Between Sean doing some extra hours, Danny picking up the slack as well, they have said they shall be fine today. Hopefully Sarah will be back later.
Here this morning to do a kitchen clean on the extractor system for a primary school. Quite clean, just dusty. Just take you out into the boiler room where the fan is located. How's it going, Nick?
Yeah, all good.
Here we are on the roof, taking the fan cover off to get to the fan.
Can't lie, I've already took out a few. 2 more in this corner. 4 flatheads and 4 bolts. Pow, pow.
Oh, have a look at thee. She a dusty one, but dust is better than grease.
We have a hatch just there that we can clean from. Just going to be dust build up.
It's coming up lovely. Right, come on, tripod. I need a better tripod. What I need is a brush. Right, we are looking golden. I'm just talking to the video, mate. Right, let's have a look at this, eh? Look at that. She's actually silver. She used to be black. Got all the dust out of all the, well, I mean, as much as I can anyway. All the nice and clear. Happy days.
So, dealing with something a little bit different this morning. One of the sites we visited last week, the outgoing contractor has said that TUPE applies. TUPE is the transfer of responsibility when it comes to employees that are involved with a contract of some sort. Now, this is something I'm very passionate about. 9 times out of 10, usually when we go to site and I mention it, I'm one of the first contractors to mention it. I didn't mention it on this particular site, and we had a discussion with the customer after the fact. Basically, it doesn't apply. Receiving a new tactic from the outgoing contractor that by TUPE regulations, the operatives require at least 30 days to consider transferring. 2 weeks after they received notice, they said to their customer TUPE would apply, and they must insist on that going ahead, which is fine, that's fair enough. I would expect that
if it applies. The customer then contacted us and asked us what they do, at which point we said, that's fine, it's not an issue, we can deal with that. We'll take over from here. So please just send them this form so we can capture all the information, ask them if you can pass us theirs. 2 weeks later, we finally received information significantly higher than what I would expect, with a lot of different information. I'm kind of looking at it thinking, okay, that doesn't ring true to me. Sent them an email last week, don't actually feel that TUPE applies. We want to make you aware, but we are going to contact the people, we have their details, we're going to contact them, we're going to let them know, and we will potentially consider if they want to do it. Email I've received back is a mile long. It's ridiculous, just yeah, very insulting, very accusing, and basically saying how they're really frustrated and they're sick of the industry not considering TUPE. They have 25 cases in the court already. I completely agree with supporting your team, of course I do, and under TUPE we've been the outgoing contractor on a few sorry occasions. We have to support them the best we can. The tactic they're taking on this is just, it's unreal. So we're going to go back and we're basically just going to make the point of, look, no, we know the regulations, we've got the solicitors there advising us, it does not apply on this occasion. We've already contacted the people, we've told them that if they want to be considered for it, we're going to tell them, we explained what the changes are, so why it will be different to the way they used to work in. But that's the drama of today. I shall deal with that, I shall get that sent over, and we shall just move on and push forward and get the site set up. This is the type of things you have to deal with and prevent from affecting your customer, and that's what we're doing.
Got a kitchen extraction on our second job.
In it.
But it's coming off nice.
Oh, lovely. Look at that.
That was the before on one side, and that's a nice clean on the other. Right, hi everyone. We've got 2 commercial tumble dryers to clean now. Drums are pretty spot on. This is the newer one, clearly. The drum on here needs a bit of a spruce up. Check this out. Check, what's that? Is that the film? Oh, look at that. Nah, hasn't come up, has it? Up. Really lovely. Right, let's get you set up then. Obviously I'll give it a nice little rub now. I'll go around and I'll try and pick off all the hair around that seal. Once I've dusted. Oh, even more dust now. A little bit more elbow grease. It will be golden. Whew. I know I needed a shower, but I didn't know I needed a shower in dust. Right. I'm happy with that. What do you reckon, guys? Right. We're about to tackle this drum. I don't know, you can see how bad it is, can't you? You can see all them marks. I don't know if it's going to come off, but I'm hoping it's just marks from like shoes and stuff. Oh, I don't know. So my thought process is the same as when we do an oven extraction. So we'll see. We are golden. Oh, this is going to be shiny shine. And I'll bring you back once I'm done. Right, I'm sure you can see an instant change. That is brand new. I'm actually mind blown of how well it's come out. Now this is where it lives. Might be a bit hard to record this, so I'll bring you back once it's done. Here we are. Nice and clean, no more dust. That is almost brand new. Best thing to do when you clean it is treat this like it's mine. Like I'm cleaning my own. So if I'm not going to be happy with cleaning my own, well then the customer won't be happy, will they? The only filters are the 2 bottom ones which have been done. The ducting heading outside, that's been done. So That's it, job's a good one. This was my first job on my own. Thought I'd done pretty well. So time to pack up, write a receipt, and get the customer to pay up. To be fair, I think I think it's invoice, so I don't think they have to pay. But yeah, happy days. Thank you for watching. See you again. Bye.
Tuesday, 13th of February. It is deep cleaning day today. We are back to school and it is all about deep cleans. 4 schools, all part of the same group. Worked with this company multiple times across lots more schools than we're actually doing this week. The whole team are working on deep cleans today. Really good to get them up and done and keep them spotless.
We're here again at Castle Batch Primary School, doing a kitchen deep clean and an extractor clean. We've done this one last year. It's an annual thing that we do. I'll just take you through to the kitchen. We do have another school clean in Weston again today. Into the kitchen we go. We have Jordan, Ashley over there, and Nick in the corner there working hard. Ashley working hard as usual. Right, it's video, Jordan. Yeah, go on.
There's a hole in the mesh,
Oh yeah,
so just cleaned it through the side of the mesh.
nice.
Put a new bolt in as well.
But the fan's all clean though, yeah?
Yeah,
Right, that's perfect.
yeah.
Cool. Cool.
You alright, Jordan? You got my pleasure today. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a good boy, so I've done it.
Yeah, but don't think I didn't catch you putting your boots on.
No, but no. I was driving. On occasion.
You're right.
If I catch you with my trainers, but I do tend to try and wear these especially. But these are more like my in-house.
You've not got an actual strap. That's not secure.
No, I haven't had any problems with it yet. But no, my ratchet strap broke. Actual fibres on it.
That banging back and forward to that.
No problem.
Do yourself a favour, sake of 5 minutes, if you go into proper job, sell for 2-pack of straps or something. If you do have an accident, I've literally had a van roll before. Like, you know the big traffic lights in Gloucester by the KFC? Main crossroads. He came across that fucking crossroads, didn't stop for the red light, and someone ploughed right in the side of him, rolled the van over. But the kit was strapped in,
So it's fine.
so it was fine.
I don't drive like a lunatic.
£2 grand. Gone like 6, 7, whatever that is, if that breaks. Then yeah, I just don't need that. Me, when I remember that phone call at 6:30 on a Thursday night, it was like, what? Are you f***ing kidding me? Oh, it might be, it was the policeman that rang me as well. It's like, oh fuck it.
We're here at St Anne's Academy, the school clean, doing the kitchen extractor and the deep clean of the kitchen. So this is the kitchen that we're deep cleaning and the extractor system. Say hi, Ash. He's working hard. Follow through, so we're doing all the walls, ceilings and all the floors. The extractor system's nearly there. As you come round, so we've got all the workbenches, we do all the trunking underneath, all the way along. Every corner, nook and cranny. There's Nick working hard as well. Say hi, Nick.
Hello, hello.
There we go. So what gets missed quite a lot when we do cleans and the customers don't notice is all behind, in between the ovens. It gets very grimy, bitty, bits of food, water build up. Pot wash area. Also, we get those bits on the floor, which is now stained the actual flooring. We get all the low level bits.
Hello.
Hi Ash, you alright?
Yeah, all right, Lee.
Thought I'd give you a call because I know you're going to appreciate a laugh at this one. You know the contract clean lead that came in earlier?
Yeah.
Do you want to hazard a guess who it was? Adi.
No.
Yep.
Oh, brilliant.
And I explained like we used to work for you and what the situation was, and she said, yeah, no, I know, I'm aware. Any restrictions on who we can use has been removed because it didn't work. said we are just so annoyed with the state of the place at the moment. It is, yeah, it's not good enough.
It must be badly.
Yeah, I know. That'd be good to get that back on the books, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
That is in regards to basically a contract that we lost at the beginning of 2023. The company we were working for was bought out by a large group. We weren't doing anything wrong. The company were over the moon with the standards. The group, when they bought over, said that they needed to reduce the amount of contractors that they were using and squeeze them on the price. What they asked everyone to do is whether or not they would consider working on more sites than just the one site they were working on. And there was a site over in Wales, and they asked us if we would do that. A bit far afield, so it's not ideal, but if it's a case of do it or lose the whole lot, then I'm sure we can work something out. Went over and visited the other site, and the other site weren't particularly happy with the contractor they had anyway, but basically in their words, our opinion doesn't matter, all they're looking at is the bottom line, which is quite often the case when it comes to the cleaning. Put the tender in, we waited to see what happened, they came back to us, and I even spoke to the person that was making the decision, and he said to me, look, I want to go with your tender. You're the person that I feel is going to deliver the best service. However, you're not the cheapest, and I have been told point blank I have to choose the cheapest. Now they're back. The person that I'm going to meet isn't the person I dealt with last time, but she did work on site, and that is literally what she said when I told her who I was and everything else. She said, I know. I was here when you were cleaning here. She said, and the standards were amazing compared to where they are now. Restrictions have been removed. We can use any contractor we want to use. And as it stands at the moment, you would be the front runner. So I would be over the moon if you'll come in and quote for the work. So I'm going there tomorrow morning. Keep watching to see the tour of the site. And honestly, I am going to work my backside off to make sure we get that one back on track. It was a lovely site, flagship site for the company, and one that we were very, very proud to have on our books. So I want it back.
I'm in the middle. We're all piling on in.
Big boss Lee was like, oh yeah, you're never going to get like 3 people in a van at one point.
We'll get 4 in here.
4?
Yeah, so someone can sit on my lap. Well, we'd have 5 actually, 1 on Ashley's too, yeah. Sorted.
Get Jordan's Tim on from
Happy days. That's the roof up there for the kitchen.
Is it?
Yeah. Doesn't look that high, but when you got the ladder up, it is quite high. You're not recording all this, are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all good, boys.
Alright, let's talk shit.
Wednesday, 14th of February. Happy Valentine's Day, if you're into all that thing. My day has started off very, very sweetly. My heart literally melted as I walked out the door this morning, or before I walked out the door this morning. My beautiful little girl has made me a Valentine's Day card. The hardest part of being a parent as well as an entrepreneur or business owner is trying to find that balance and making sure that you don't neglect one for the other, because running a business is, it can very, very easily overtake your life. You have to have a passion for it. You have to have a desire to succeed. So it's very easy to get solely focused on that and let everything else slip. I made a conscious decision, thanks to something my dad said to me before my eldest was born, to make sure that I do find some sort of balance and I don't neglect my children, because, or my wife, my family in all. You can't get that time back. They grow up so quickly and it is gone in a flash, and once they're grown, they're grown. That's it. You can't, go back and have another birthday, or go through another Valentine's Day, another Christmas, whatever it is that you only get so many in life. They're only a certain age at one time. So I'm always trying to find that. I do believe balance is possible, but balance is different for everyone. And that's the thing. Balance is different for everyone. Everyone needs to decide, make their own conscious decision what their balance is, and what their priorities. There's not life and work balance. That doesn't work. You've got just balance. This morning though was an amazing reminder that I don't do that bad, and my kids love me. And if you see that Valentine's Day card, that just means everything to me. She's only young. She's still a baby to me. So yeah, really nice feeling and an amazing way to start the day. On those school cleans, carry on today. Got a commercial carpet clean for a school as well. Flat out across the board. I need to get up here, speak to this customer, get back, and then I've got to help out in the reception office because we've got Chloe on annual leave today and tomorrow. So I will be back in the office helping out there this afternoon. So it's all go, but let's get up here and meet this customer.
Yeah, no worries. We're here today at Priory Academy School for another kitchen extractor and deep clean of the kitchen. It's a 20 filter canopy to do. Obviously all the pot wash areas, walls, ceilings, floors later. So as you can see, we've started doing the walls and the benches, and we've just got to do the floors behind. 3 deep fat fryers to clean out. As you can see, they're well used.
I am heading up to go and see this potential contract customer that I mentioned yesterday. Obviously I know the site, but there is nothing like meeting the people, finding out what their goals are, what their objectives are, and what they really need to achieve. You may think, well, you're a cleaning company, they just want a clean building. It's more complicated than that. We can't simplify it to that degree. We have to find out what the different issues are, where we can provide the most improvement. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'm heading up onto site to work that one out.
Motorway service toilets are a health hazard. I hate stopping into them to use the toilet, but sometimes you get caught short. But have a look at this. Try and get this to show on camera, but that floor is so slippery. It's absolutely flooded. It's ridiculous. Look at the colour difference in the grout and grime under there. That is ridiculous. Believe it or not, this site has actually upped its game recently. Look at this, even the wet floor site is gross. Look at that. Rank.
So there we have it. Sorry, can't give you too much details inside, too much of a look inside, because obviously we have to be quite discreet with this one. We've been requested to be discreet with it. It's not great when you go in and you look very smug, to be honest. And I've tried not to do that, but we have had a little bit of a joke to that effect. I'm very proud to say that we had that site in a spotless condition, and it is very far from it now. Usual standards of not using someone local. The contractor is based an hour and 20 minutes away from here. They don't have any other sites in the area, and when they don't have cover, or when someone goes sick, they don't have cover. It doesn't get done. So that's one thing. Numerous other issues with basically the operatives on site. Some of the operatives on site basically lazy. 1 or 2 of the operatives on site are still the people that transferred over from us and are still doing an amazing job. They've also done their research on us and spoken to the operatives about us and how they would feel if there was a chance of moving back to us, which I'm again very proud to say that it was very positive. So we're just going to see how it goes. I'll put the tender in, and wait to see what the response is when it comes back. And we'll go from there. I'm quietly confident, obviously, but you just never know. We'll see.
Just gone 18 o'clock. 18 o'clock. Oh, that's how I'm feeling this morning. It's just gone 8 o'clock. I've literally just got to the office. Danny's been here about 10 minutes and we've got zero internet. Problem number one of the day, things that we've got to get through. We've got zero internet. Kind of in a place where we don't know what we're going to do. I've got hold of the IT team, well, I'm trying to get hold of the IT team because we have a outsourced IT support. So trying to get hold of them so they can have a look into it as well. Obviously doing the basics of turn it off, turn it on again. So I'm trying to working so far. See if we can get it up and running again. Ah, there we have Starlink. I think it might have come back on. Starlink does not like power cuts. You would think a power cut would make it reboot, but no. Right, major issues avoided. Basically, it's all back up and running. I've had to reboot the Starlink router twice, but it is now up and running. We did have a power cut early hours of this morning, or at least I did at my house, and my house isn't that far from the office. So I think it probably cut out the office as well. In fact, saying that, I know it did because the computers needed turning on, and I normally leave them on sleep overnight so they can update with content and stuff like that. Myself, I'm in the office all day today. Technicians today, they are going sky high and back to Egypt. What do I mean by that? Keep watching and you'll find out.
So here we are at Egypt Mill, doing extraction and ducting, fan clean. It's a pretty big one. Got 2 sets of ductings there. Lead out onto the roof. You can see it's quite greasy. 4 of us on the job today. Looks like the cherry pickers arrived now. It's coming down. Happy days.
Smile, Ash! So we're here at the Egyptian Mill, restaurant and hotel, doing an extractor clean, using a cherry picker to be able to get up to the ducting, as you can see. And we've got Ashley in the cherry picker today.
See, I don't know how much this camera's getting anyway on video wise.
Oh, we are.
So managed to do this ducting, that ducting, but couldn't get too much video because the camera strap wasn't that great, especially trying to lean over this thing. But yeah, now you can have a nice scenic view of this place. And also a video of these two. So yes. And now time to get me back on the ground. It has been a fun experience. Ooh, what a nice view.
It's Friday, clearly not in the office. For me, a day off. It is half term. I do try and make sure I've got balance and I make the time for my kids. One of the good things about working alongside the hospitality industry and things like that is you get to know about the places that are opening up. So I've gone
around some lovely places over the years. We're going to be going and trying out the latest crazy golf places that have opened up, and it's looked really, really good. So we're going to go and give that a go. The team are still hard at it today, but we've had a really good week. The office has felt a little bit eerie, but that's because it is half term. There's a few people off, and that's just normally the way it is in the February half term. So we'll be back at it from there. So yeah, I'm going to go and enjoy a nice day, and we're going to bring you some more of the footage.
That sort of clamp would be amazing on that carpet.
So I've had a couple of quick phone calls today while I've been off, but the last one we've been trying to help out a customer for an extractor clean. They've gone quite significantly overdue on this extractor clean, and we always remind all our customers that their cleans are due. Unfortunately, some customers get a very harsh reminder in the importance of having it cleaned at the right intervals. They have had a fire, unfortunately, overnight. They're obviously out of action at the moment. They need to get back up and running. It's not overly severe, but they do need to get it done, and they need to get it done urgently. So we've been speaking to the guys to see if we can get them in there, or how quickly we can get them in there. One technician volunteered to go in overnight, Saturday night, as extra work. Not the rest of the technicians weren't exactly as keen. But there we are, we'll do as much as we can for them, try and get them up and running as quickly as we can. But that is the harsh reminder of how important these extractor cleans are. But that's everything for this week. Thank you all very much for watching. Come back next week when we're on a very large builder's clean, and we're going into detail on what has to happen for a new build property before you move in. If you want to check out more this week, then please do click here for last week's episode or the latest episode, or click here for a video you may not have watched before. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week behind the cleans.